will drink the blood of the nation and leave nothing behind. Bless our nation with good leaders. And for those that are there now, we thank you that you are helping them, that your grace and your wisdom is given to them to lead us forward into a good and a better situation. We give you thanks for your great wisdom that is now released into this nation. In Jesus' name, amen.
Ghana Muntie, Ghana Muntie, Ghana Muntie, Ghana Muntie.
And I no pay you more about the Ghana Muntie, so we need 100.9. Member Georgia Kennedy to the 16th January the year 2025. The Trader Ponyakopan says, "So, boy, and Hoba no dear, not chain, yatra say, Nayaba Bay, Jumania, dear boy, my Ghana. My Ghana, Manuel Samako do I coso. And Samako do I coso. Emmanuel 7 and Samako be ready a beche and down the pair we need 100.9 so. You were the overcratter Musam or your wabe for the town, but so ho. Yeah, a bonus here beko piece 104.3 Yedi Casiabono. Casiabono Yedi can crown here, dear bro. Casiabono Chini, you were solid interviews. You were newspaper reviews. And man Sancha me come around for Baba Genevieve. And now you war. Now, all the newspaper reviews in Chilumuna Casano, their brain. And paying for good, I know, Betty, come on. Minority, I don't kuma, one more Ghana, Russia with the fear. And run one more press conference. One more say chairman of the appointment committee, you know. A committee now, one more toto or man penning, Naswa for no anono. Chairman, and your fair. Chairman, I can't almost share. It's in Bisabi crowd when a chairman person protect the nominees. It's in Romu press conference. It is sense of the baby say, I didn't see. But I mean, and Roman be on her. You better just like you're wasting time on them, Wana. On my penny nominees. Ye Democrat, yeah, or my paying that and another that go for the nominates. The Onokran, yes, to say, oh, wait, the anniversary, no one yard, dear Grano. Ononya, the highest votes. I must say, Honorable Howard Kumsen. Onokrapa, so wait, the anniversary will be a can anniversary, the end of one wine. And some crowd when you are new year. I feel my shepherd of Fonko to about on no the highest. Dom Kumano Dom do in one more tomano. Etiana said, Vetu and Podier. Question by Anna Quacobisa. Ediana Quaquaye be disqualified will be. Uper Ruzina and I had there 2012 elections. 2012 elections, Sabrino. Ebra o mampanyin o winning the first elections no. MPP for the court. And it MPP one boycott proceedings and now one more day vetting. And now one more day atoto swafo na no. MPP for boycott And this is one kwa na tina mu a wo mo ye so mo ye so ye nya ministers anyway any a press conference na obi well anyway asa normally bi o amanyo sem no normally bi o ha ye mu bi ne ye hwe ni din a na ehun se mo so de mu di ogbo Okay, Busa me patcho na nkwada ne beko won beko school mesra yan in time sorry mesra wo mai aya wo mo pon school no mo ba fie na se wuni ho anwan na hwe o mo amencho se ne sika ni ho and they say one hwe wo ba ni yie na okokopira waso ba hwehwehwe. We have to take a very good care of our children. All the time, we're supposed to protect them. We're supposed to put measures underway that will ensure their safetyness. I was like, the best investment. My home, sorry, and no more yen term, homework, so one man, no, and ran it, yeah. Maybe I'm too for money yet. Man sorry in term no yet. The books now no check it. The school uniforms and so unim say woman when in call my school uniform na bit mate. Kwadabu and the school uniform na wateno. Then I'm say when in call no hunting or besha ne sa no de call. Or the call so a wo for no wudi ni ebebo. It's all the time when school uniforms no more when you come home. The teacher wa ye enketo na ewu mu no okọ school so a bomade a fani zuo ma no me ma no konko no obi zuo ene nyare wa ba wan hwara ka kofa bibi dia ba fie infections bebre se snacks bi na de be ma na mesre wa Why is a pepe penadia mano? Some did say the school fees and what to be. And what to be, Anna, especially when we call private schools, you know. The one to school fees and I want to the books to cry and farmer no school more. It's a Obanbeko school now, Obia book than him. No quite the note or Mr. Wadaroma. A crabby will be out the faculty be why. The second term money away. I had new admissions in any one with Jinina, now second term the Utu be on Medjay. Or a church of Fonso or Mochera, your Manomadiano. It's a Brunia, what would the or church in a Bruniana? I may maybe be on Muko school. Brunia be yeah, oh. Me surprise what I'm saying, we did you who be do. I'm saying, okay, or church new or chill bad dear. Over one wine at doyen at church of former brepa. It is a Wendy a year will be on chill banana de Brunia and catch it, me bacho man new year dear. And catch you, Miss Man new year dear. We boama dear cacre binadia mano. A church of funny bro. Ye may one more number fear. Ye try your hosa. One will be a square near Niaji. It's a Mr. or church near or chill banadiano. Maybe show some love to that teacher who teaches your word. Maybe show love. Okay, maybe and then we do what I'm a happy birthday. You want to be the time so I share the trending stories. And somehow would we do him a be for the time so. It's a better trending stories, and now I do a check baby. I do 020116 746 020 1162 746. Midday the luxurious Ayajaman. Kwesi Boaje, the darling boy named immediate boss. My supervisor, Dr. Fadadexena, executive producer, fully supported by my general manager Kennedy Asantios. A woman that boy me Jumedi Yadebro needs 100 points now. Yedi Asademe peacefmli.com, cdnewsroom.com, myjoyonline.com, check out ghana.com, star fmgh, classfmli.com, any other relevant news portal. Abe for the town man so yede sama would we so yede bro. Oko Facebook you need 100.9 FM stream ho. So woko YouTube channel now when you despite media. Woko TikTok also you need 100.9 also you stream ho. Eye TikTok you need 100.9 FM. And sana the main traditional airwaves. Okay, yanche sama go do edi ahim wa be moteta ama ne song. Kofi Adoma shot in his eye during firing of musketry undergoing urgent treatment. So a journalist Kofi Adoma Wawani is receiving urgent medical treatment in Dubai to restore sight in one of his eyes. Abusame Pacho and Centronia. Ya ye nua Centronia your friend Kofi Adoma Wawani Kofi TV. And yasi Jumedi bi koso. Jumedi bi koso wo Bono region. Doma Jumedi ne koso na no mo tutu atuo. Etu otutu oni mu no na wo mo de wo matu atuo ma akoka nani. But no name say nya aboba pa no. Ebeye rubber bullet ni bi. Yes rubber bullet ni bi. Ebi so say gum powder and you 2 year na kwhye nani. And I'm so ma Kofi Adoma Wawani wo mo de na kwa kopie mo Dubai. And wo mo hwe nani no ho asem. Boycott an invitation from oral team, minority to former government official. The minority in parliament has called on former government officials to boycott any engagement with the Operation Recover or Loot team. Mebacho Operation Recover or Loot. Sa team na dom kuma mo Ghana mreche we dey say hey abandada no mu panfo so bia from so you oral masa mon bonu tungu obi ato sa fra o se bra oral team ni from enko emra be no mo dey adwuma NDC for na ashada na ko hye bibi we ye minority for nsem a mo kan enti minority for nsem a wo me dey atodwani em se abandada no aswafo na mu wom ano mo aye de dwuma de hye o so bia from so you oral omontungu munko. We are still shocked by the results of the parliamentary election. Justin Kodia. The General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, Justin Frimpong Kodia, has expressed shock and disbelief over the results of the just ended 2024 parliamentary election. Justin Kodia is a for penny and the man New Patriotic Party, as they say, one opposition. No say no one about to an wo parliamentary results no munya and one madwen ase na and this for crowns almost say one No money say yes, so be akwa about also be winning. Obenya more parliamentary seat. But many is amuka no money say a number of seats we no benya. Many man DJ bro. Edi come say Magero say ebri ote say ku apem south. Woma win no or your course by 5 because now nyini. Enti Justin Kodia say one to Justin e be 1-1. Enya 1-1. 1-1. Mogi game. Anya bi no ma yie. Edemakoduza. I will ensure regional development and complete all stalled projects. Ashanti Regional Minister designates. Hey, Dr. Mako, you know, boy, that's a young guy. The Ashanti Regional Minister designate Dr. Frank Amwakonhene has pledged to prioritize the completion of the stalled projects initiated by both the NDC and MPP in the region, if approved by Parliament. Bepacho Ashanti Regional Minister Omampenya Boniding, the Dr. Amwakonhene, Frank Amwakonhene. Also, I can say, BBA, MPP, and NDC, I want Santo Mantama can rem, obey. Senyamia, I don't know to me pass you through the vete now, also be 10 hours in obey. Obey, and come up. Mohammed free tertiary tuition proposal unnecessary. No mensa. Former Chief of Defense Staff, Brigadier General Nunu Mensah, retired, has voiced strong reservations about the National Democratic Congress administration's manifesto promise to introduce free tuition for first-year tertiary students. Bepacho Ora Brigadier Nunu Mensah and Okaseng. Or say your man penning tertiary students now won't be free tuition, be no say ehun here is unnecessary. My over them to ya Brigadier Nunu Mensah and na all can in semi. A yes on na waka na mum o man penny na mun di on kasa. Inti ono so ne dia ababetudwa enie. America say semi nyina no. E ho adwe nkyere no. Oko Facebook I betim dia to any 100.9 FM. Sarah na oko WhatsApp line so 0201162746 0201162746. Abrobubu ache say 120 days is still counting. And Baba Mahama Obuasi, fuel prices keep going up and some pumps even don't have fuel to sell. Resetting Ghana and But Ofrin Pond said, tell the minority leader he should protect his future in politics more, kakra. And where you phobia. Say good morning, McJerry, MPP government never again. Pakubu Aten said, good morning, McJerry, special Vishapa to you and your team, wishing you more grace. And Vincent Odro said, today is Lillian Odro birthday. Star School Complex Tema. From your father, Vincent Odro. And so, Lillian, your man, happy birthday. If you refused invitation by oral, Ghanaians will come after you. Oral is our hope to recover all loot. I'll be caged as said, Mr. President, remember my MP, Honorable Helen Adwantoso. Appointment here, we know. Our penny titis will be also per se, young fan and young. The crime is so me woman crow for me, so many appointment. Okay, Richard Mensah said another appointees. If you refuse, invitation by oral Ghanaians will come after you. But before make I say good morning, McJerry. JM appointment is very James' appointment is in the right direction. We say good morning, McJerry. Greetings to you and your team. Alex Kofi Yarin. I'm a Sancho Kwabra Kwame?
Yes, sir.
Mache.
Major was so bright.
We have a call there.
Oh, I befa.
Kakra. En kadan kada. Hauzani bekas en kadan kada. Ebefa. Okay. Kama mo nra ka tanum.
On say January bosume there.
I was at that no I feel it was 16. 16 and 14 days in the crowd, but there be I got 15 days.
Sir, 15 days now I can't win. I had to say as I got 40 days.
Aye.
As you try 40 days fasting and prayers.
Eh, dear ma.
A more than pa. Until I say my slow. I'm sharp no short.
January then yeah easy. I say January monas will be by what about Obos and just say no sky cover.
The background I saw when near Mobro.
Yeah, General Money Obos.
There be. I was here for daily graphic Namadema Moatiama Moakwabe or the COP Nathan Kofi Boate retired. Nymphonia but when they or a director of operations, our presidency. Na a new security couple so I do a mudi too, Jano, or Kahubi. Expert been what to for you. Or see a bank cratting penny for now, ye you woman. Yen you one more a party ma, na or man for bet me and ya woman for so. After a full shortage, you see what conatile, a son say, Omo pipeline, name wife, into Omo CC. Dr. Joseph Siawa Japan, who can your friend Dr. at Lady Siawa Japan, or the Nymphony Abatua, and work as a resilient leadership, and on my business, it to me a quenim. Esa for Sra buying say, unconverted petroleum margin, no, na one taxes here, na oman for entria. Ghanaian Times Yanimha, Prosper Douglas Barney, Nymphony Daha. Afe Taskipo, on symphony daha. DCOP retired Nathan Kofi Boate on symphony daha. And a DCOP Abdul Osman Razak on symphony edaha. Na a security caposo and yabo unumidin se wame se nang to ya bambo into me endimu. And he will be a lanty initiative wa. Wadebama o manfonya nsuya ya papa anum. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and Wotufui was him was society restraint here. I want me would be a basbasaye, a coswono. Quote to a restraining woman be, say one to me to quine quabritry, while Bran Baba a canon, a ya sambaya, a quaba medom was to quamamo. Daily Post the Democrat and anymuha, a would me bow wonumidino, almost sign a waha. Prosper Douglas Barney, National Security Advisor, DCOP Abdul Osman Razak, a National Security Coordinator, COP Nathan Kofi Boate, Director of Operation Presidency, and Security Affairs, Charles Kipo, a Director General, NIB. Afe, Yasi Benjamin Madugu, and Watre, a choir before a better structure Ghana. National Security Architecture no was say some penny for ya bo wonimiti e kwan umbefa so a umubeye saaduma no. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and what say obi bia by dada no etemu ema o diplomatic passport to our fedi to maybe no satam no aso a sa fabra back here Ibrahim Mahama and wasa keka no biewe. Yes, yeah, 160,000 Ghana cedis. Medical bail ya wotia. Adiama hole in heart. Akwadabia wenya 2 years pe. Nanso yasina kuma tokuro dem. Yebetumi aya atisi enya 160,000 Ghana cedis. Eni yadi ya said to mano. Ibrahim Mahama say obefa ho kanyina na kwada no enya nkwa. The Chronicle Democrat anenimu ha. Wasi NDC woman be. Yan said Dan Casu Wuba, the Democrat ano, Eka Bibi Fa. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Sra this year Wabokose, Wamasum Dimra, Nabra or Kosra Wunmi, or Kosra Nairi. Afe o 2 4 say to 2 our Tosumino, Crabia Sante Kotokohine, or no, and Wabesa to aso, etuanamo a call. Call to our da, Sir Mammy B. na nko pese won ne betu kwan so yeso won tonton so ansa afa chairman ya wada appointment committee ano Dr. Gideon Buako trese wo sisi wonum ensam wo asese wo mu bisa no o makwa wo mu misa minority for na kasa wa hanum sei afa tresem Corinthians chapter 3 verse 21 yakoba ameka amam Daily Das Party anim ha wasi yan stop ba abasam se wo tu kwan ne a wode akwada ekọ court na de wasa ato no so nti ba abasam ontumi ntu kwan ko His Excellency John Dramani Mahama abubo obodin Prosper Bani Kipo National Security wo mu nkosha won mu nya dwuma afa wo mu tese wo mu san ye shock yo MPP amanyo konkugu a wo mu di ye no Justin Kodua from Pont na se di besi ne obi antumi recover from we sanse ebo wonu pusa the new crusading guide anim ha yesi cargo volume atakura deport no increase na increase Africa Prosperity Dialogue 2025 yesi ano na betumi aboa na yetumi agyengyene ye ho yie ora ya yesi wo mu na mese wo mu afom abaja pade afa wo kwa bone so no wo mu engete no MPP amanyoko katro mu nkofo se obi ato nsafra wa memma ba abasam wasande ni mfoni abato anim se abra no ode akoda ne tukwan ayamefo a wo mu bɔ mampeni na na adoda nkɔ akufu ado abaso eno so wa ha abusie beko peace 104.3 FM so ena ye da ya wada magdere wasajima agina konwen ye wonsam pi mamu anope
Ship House Abeka Junction and Cry and Afe hello 101.5 FM and unso kumase and watchi radio stations bebre ajika say ya pete adomu tie yen and some ayabeka nyina wo peacefmonline.com and ghana today.com na kasie emu ensemu a edi akotire bi and say
dom kuma wo Ghana mrashebe dwafie di ato abandada no mpanifo say ora foreign from so beyin sembian ma momunko
abai foforo aba ne de amania beto abonten se obi okita diplomatic passport no wan fan sign na chi emra empanifo
yekọ yenimu nso a opani ono nso yenhwemu anedi ni Dr. Aminu Dramani se ene nwanwa se MPP forsa abaye to mu di ntwo no omuyem heom
oral committee asem koya sa pia mu bio lawyer ni bi se de omo ye no sabi enimra bia mu
yekọ agokansie mu nsem so a Ghana Premier League no Kotoko ejina kono Aso Folk ejina kono Holy Stars ejina kono edimu nsem eba
wei ani nsem bi aka bom anopa yi a yade ebedan mo se kase na enwumakwa bi adaroma na wo mo aso yasene
no krese JA Bani da so agane na so esom Ghana e wakwani asa nyina so a enoma pa na owura John Bani ne dwumakwa fense JA Bani Company Limited wodi abaga na dwa so inimisema bi nipa da sene kwahye ne kukom siesie ne ho no sebe eho enya akono nye kama ahwa na kwatete yade na wodi akọ ti ban 20 disinfectant de emewa mo anketenkete awofo ani kosuo ehuom ewa abra na so tas so water closet so ejare bebe nipa di akwani aba no fa ban 20 disinfectant fa pete fa paper form ebeti wonwan akum mo na yade anketenkete bi etimitam nipa wi okum no wodi obehwira tra sa wo peje ban ne nyoma bi ato a Fen 0243 104 883 ana 0541 808096 munyi bini na emu edaba de akwame eye kivo hot pepper dem with the shito ampa odasani peso popon kwan peso ye stew mechire abumu ana peso noodles talia spaghetti shito ene de keka ho a ayama mokunkum nenane no ampa eye kivo hot pepper ubi obeya abumu bewi akokon kwan pa na ankwan no enyan oba bone misrawada fa kivo hot pepper fagum na eye mekoshow medima fuso jane na zupinti ndia magana fo bi benyawa nefi yade na nanam kwa so yade ni owuo ntimpacho se won pese yade be kan to no ayemo bo asetrema dokuta time da so so be primo enkran poku ase mahira se sia de okodu ope masa line so atekakra ye be hon tentem na wato yade bi asabe ehye oni padwema hu ba bi ade fa no fa comedy ma fo heba fen 0244 774 282 0244 0774 2829 0500 727215 nyumakuo wenti ene yasin konwade anopa no nsia kasebo ne bremu adesha monte ye ne eyeme nana anwofedua achenkwana na menum bremu asona de kronkron wadi ankan kwam yeboa ena afi
ajoa yeboa ejei ebusuafo kasebo no nsemo enie Oloye ni bia dindi doya kwame adofo eni peace fm central for akasa na nasema waka nyina no eye bedwako bi aban foforo ba ye wate ye omonam ekwa apro na nipa biara wasomye anase odi dibre bi ewo kane npp aban ni mu nanso onam kwanboni bi so afa o manager pade awie o man bi kwanboni bi so na o manager pade bi akosha ne nsem no wo mo jeje sa nyama ni nyina o ma to di say operation recover all loot anase oral committee na committee and a lawyer kwame adofo akasa fa ho eja to dwa se enimra bia mu yanka hu se Ghana ya de emra ana ye bibia ye bia ya hyemra ta echie enti ewo chigina ewo nantuo ewo sre ejina so a ede emra ne tanachi na emra ne ma na hoden na emra na kire sade amu yei se kwaba se ya aya amu nya ne sei enti bibia na emra ene de ta echire eye ewo man mu na we dia quite say vigilante group a sabi anipopo ni ani ha wan fa mame amebo mi gu ani mu ase ne ye hyawo sa anya ma na ekosore de enya de a etwa efa kwan mu na woni ye sentwani kwabena mafo na twetwe nkomo ewo anwumre kasebo mu ana lawyer kwame adofo edisasemi etu edwa na ochiemu a wasisa oral committee dwuma a wo mu die eye hwan de disa tumi no ema wo mu na ekoba se bibia obi ye no emra ni mu die a na akwakoye anipopo akoye hunuhuna asense so me wo hoden si hunti na mi tintim so tintim so anamontuo na wo mu etu no na sa oba mra mu die a sa de yi entwa yie kra eka emu kakra wase ansana nkamra beta wo machi no enkasase wode kodan mra sebedwa na mra sebedwa no wo semra ehwehwe mu bobo ho no atoso aba no ajatum se ade we eye enti ye semra ta ekire mo nkwankoye etu oni ka fa nkwa mra sebedwa mu na mra no mra emetai na chi ma na hoden ansana bibi sa akoso nya sa de won mo se ekire epiapia yodro masa oral committee ni koso no omo ye bibi a emfa oman no mra ekwan mu
anya bia me water to minister me for me group no Abra Parliament and passing a mamsa to me nana. When you feel vigilante, it's nothing more than vigilante. They should even be arrested because some conduct it's against the vigilante law. I passing it is a person legitimize or more conduct no. And after ora no more dia into we can call Parliament. Now Parliament in pass no all legalize woman as legitimize or man the American touch in it. Don't worry, vigilantes to me be untouched.
Eno achi lawyer kwame adofo to anasem so de tudwa se o man no ye wo enwumanyuma ya ye o mo asede ade asa wonsa no ene so wo hwe mamra so de aye adwuma na wo mo no wo ho o mo ye o madwuma na ye sai kwoti sa oral committee ya mra bia animu aye adwuma na ate se adwuma no ya hyehyɛ mra da ho a aye nso obi nso agina nkyɛn obi asi akire na ono nso yare de akoba sa de a ene ka bia mamika bi no o man Ghana kita modi ye adwuma no sa hyehyɛ no na ye siri tirase
se omu nimu dia enize mo mati asese emrebia ta obojimane and therefore what they are doing is illegal and they must stop. Is that the special prosecutor? Now officially it becomes an official institution. I'm for information. Nobody I the by the moment is there's no law. Emrebia no back you. See some of me few ombo pia your piano with my defender because only illegal group.
Yeah, nipa eteni nkan lawyer ni owura kwame adofo.
Dom kuma wo Ghana mrashebe dwafie de asembia tudwa efa operation recover all loot a watu din se ora no ho. Opani ojo manam kasa ye eye. Opani ono ye so ame abato mpeso so mrashebe dwani. Dinu owura John Daku. Na sema o kan nyina ne se dom kuma na nei omuni abam bi mu no. Se sa ora fo ne from so meyin sembia no a momonko obi antimi yom hwe.
Of this era, he justified it. He justified the unconstitutional establishment and putting together of people who go about harassing former government officials. We believe that the establishment of that oral committee violates and flies in the face of our constitution. And so one would have expected that a law professor in the person of Dr. Ayeli would have condemned, but rather justified it. Now his justification is now putting the work of the police CID, Yoko, and special prosecutor and constitutionally established bodies out of business. It is concerning, and we want the people of Ghana to know that no serious country will entertain anything such as. And so these are a former government official, and we're invited by this so-called ORA. Our advice to you from the minority is to boycott any invitation the ORA team. We are not going to be part of it because we believe that there are constitutionally established bodies that can investigate any so-called misdeeds of the government. What are they doing? What they are doing is to go about disturbing people, entering homes, taking vehicles, seizing vehicles, and more or less taking over lands from people who have genuinely purchased land. What the former government officials have done is to acquire properties that legally they could acquire. No illegality has taken place.
We need to call so Ghana Mrashimidwefe, Emmanuel Akole, any will I'm going to any Kuchi Bray.
Yet to work as no eso. I share show my Ghana, Yania Manon in Tamun Sensemso, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Edicata, a period on Sa Ashasie. Now the watching Yanisa Mino, Yawana assume educated the bra would be, was soon as swap for Kita di Brebebre. Now, Osuma Mino Kwan would be Bresua. Yamamo passport or Sonko, and Yaman would ye, and Yam 4 day Kitaibi. One more the defense diplomatic passport, and I say be a service passport. Yanino Ekitawa. Wo wanyama sungubi a obi a okita demu sade ni bi no wono ne nsa enka bi ministry no educate babonti so biara ukita sa diplomatic passport ni bi anasa service passport no ka wo ho emfi sabre ankwasi efiada ebai eye eneda ya woi na de chia okire fiada na wotwe so na wo de sa passport no abre aban empanifo na ochemu a ye wo won bi a nipa ankrankra bi anase nipa mfomfo bi a won na dwuma no wo yenti di bre bi a no okitanti esum bi a no wosumti dwuma soro bi a no wodi enti won na de sa passport ne ema won na diplomatic passport ekita obi a na chese oyaba mu pani anaso okita di bre a wosum eti ne so onfa so bebrebe wodu yemhye gina bi a wo sane ahwe wo no eye soronko afenso utimi tu kwan kwa ma bi so wo hia se wo ko ekwaje visa ani nyama bebre na ewomu na eno na ministry dia betu dwa se won wana esom sem na sebedwafo ewo ma sebedwa egu a fofra abai mu no se wo da so wo mu se wa firi mu sa passport no fabra eno achi wase amfa ho se wo amanyokuo MPP mu ana amanyokuo NDC mu na aka se me MPP mra sebedwani dada ma ban ko tibe dia me de ko na me NDC mra sebedwani me de ma ban san ba me ni mra sebedwamu bi odie that's me fan kom se da bi wo bia ode ebeba eno achi oman ba sumbedwa council of state for wo mo ne sabi wo mo yire nom ne wo mo kuro ne wo mo ma wo bia wunya bia won soso yeje eno achi ahia ne si won wa na eye adwuma se atemuafo wamo makwa ahomegye mu wamo moda suwo mu wamo so wo court nketewa mu ni court adantam mu a yo ma omo diplomatic passport ni bi no obi anfa ne de mra o se won so asum se mantam asoafo mecha regional ministers won wa na edamansi ni kropon ano eye metropolitan any municipal mpanfo ni chief executives for no obi anfa ne de mra won so na esum se eye basum bedwa eda nofo eye board chairman for obi anfa ne de mra na no edanchen ya National Cathedral Project no one na edi wo dwuma no ani nti sa dwuma so no nti ya de sa passport so sonko bi ma won no aban na so ani se obi a emfa ne de ensa emra ewe eda nje no aso ye hwe oman ma no ne nsem so no se won so na eye businessmen na omu edi mu ya ma omu bie won mo ya asofo nyamesom fekuo na anofo won so na wodi dwuma bi ewo aban ni din mu ana ogina aban na nem som kwan bia so niam sa passport sonko bi no won so wode eba wasi wei eye anamon a aban ni tuo sania obetoto ni nyina yie na wahwe ni pa sabio osan wofata ni adiama na nkoba se agyagumu cho na kiranko animonyam ani ni die ye bata Ghana diplomatic passport ne ho no sabio antofom ana yamfa antofom entiatia so etu ahese hwiebe efi sabre ya kosi fiada ebe na wotwe bosumi opepon de to so adwonu 9 de na sese obi a ede ne de akoma ministry no
yakwa yanim ewo kasebo no mu a Dr. Aminu Dramani so the assembly to go and some Kenya say what say MPP Church for Penny Justin Kodua from Pon. Aquajina radio biswa kase abana say Ghana for koto menam so ma MPP abani free abemuno amanyuko ni free abemuno ne ho dwiri ni ye pa no so no ho dwiri we sen na nyoma nyina di adanse se da nyoma akone de MPP abani betime di ntwo e wa ba yetu yenim yente Dr. Aminu Dramani
Okano na kwangi so no odika ise eye abato yetu ye nyere hu so so a ebaye eye abanya oti akonya so na nya onti akonya so etimi abu abra wusun edi so no hwe so a enya no kre se obeka se oni nia ema ondi sa nkuguo ya enimu woni nguasie nkuguo efri se oni ti aban mu nyana no omo ani se oni nyanyema yi nyema nkoyi oman ubu oman a ubu oman se amanfo ho be harwon ebebi aboya na enti so ka se ayo mumfumu na omo nti ase a na eye se de puto kasa ye kan hypocrisy no omo ni
na ese nya atwum kakra ewo Justin Kodua from Pon chorchorfo edema MPP amanyuku no Dr. Aminu Dramani sade to su biem se oti se MPP fo atabedwako nipa makoma kudu baako se onhwehwem kwan nam so ma entwo kasiese ebe yire wo mo no omo nhwehwem fa mu ayemra amanfo kasa se Professor Aaron Michael Kwe a wada kuona no omu nyini se ebeboa na wanyi dido enna ne gina bia no so emboa menhwemu no nkoso ono de wo so ogitum se Prof edi anima ensehwe
kasa nyinfie ne de esanya ade a akana to faako ye onyira kana to faako a wonti benya hwe na study na adwen no so ehun to chima ebio enyo no nkoa content kro na oye oni edom ana omo ye ku na one ye adwuma no nti no se obani omo ye adwuma no ebetimi adwen be ko ben krom wansem ho a hye den si kwan sa na bia nkofo kana sa fi se de odi kanka ye no mpo na bege fi ho no ahoka kra no ko wen ba aye akensi by when Timmy Yanano, when Timmy and Fan serious and I didn't ban Amanda Banon so Antony and Kujina constituency Nanokura Antony and no na mount for cassette, the sign on self fatase, Udita, a Kuno anymore. By media and who is in fear dear, then cannot drink one dear, or between Ejina na on the Aye Ejuman.
Any amuti ura Dr. Aminu Dramani.
Amadi shemuti eka sebo ifi Peace FM so on cry. Ya home so ato nkrataw na ya san ya betwa so.
Herbal and Alternative Medical Hospital Bena Black History and War America, China, Africa ne Ghana mpenifo abona baso se. Osaya remo manfoti apopa.
Eye Amin Scientific Hospital. Ayare sabia o won fidie nwaso. Ya woda so a fidie ne kire oyade na no asan so sa oyade.
Amin eye expert okwankro yare ho. Won ranu enam. Na wa doctor for ne nurse for so. Owotima.
Amin Scientific at the herbal, homeopathy, naturopathy, and reflexology nyina. Esayade.
Sa wona wo pe. Ana yare ne te same pa. Nyame adumunti. Yare expert. Amen Scientific ebeboa inshallah ohwato na wonso di adanse se de Ghana for ne abrochirefo bi di adanse no
Accra Amen Scientific ewo dome Obersnet Flats and alashi bi nso ewo Klagon Eben Shaman Road under bridge ope
o krabata p free non sure de ben wo 0245275254 ana 020-722-9505 Amen Scientific Herbal and Alternative Medical Hospital
Allow Shafi nyame ne yaresafo
so wakoma ho hyehyew ana ebo periperi de broni kan hardware no a e de na se woye na se woyam so atim so
wo be pack na farmer Martin's liver salt tira kwan entem ehwie nsu agu glass mo ate Martin's liver salt no ba ko no na wo de agum
wo be hu se ehuru wa glass ni mu na wanom Martin's liver salt ye won orange flavor ana ba ko so ye plain
wonumu a ho beto nemum edi na anu na ho ntowo a ko hu doctor
Amanfo, the Amoka Chire Freddy's Corner Home Appliances or the Abba Freddy's Corner Home Appliances Center. Home appliances are a ye papa bia, a biwo brands Bain, Media, Samsung, Kaiwell, TCL, TV, air conditioner, freezers, fridges, water dispensers, and Nidia Kekeka home. Nia ubenya good warranty dia. Ko Freddy's Corner Home Appliances ukokomemle.
CCTV a Buama monitor of properties and business at anywhere in the world.
CCTV need ho. Ewo detector, clear picture. years Wi-Fi connector wotumi connect ma wo phone na wa monitor baby a wo wiase bia.
Freddy's Corner Home Appliances abeka Freddy's Corner edwosu ahodo a oton phones ene ehun accessories no ho.
Fresh 0544959195 ana 0207937323 ana so brako komemle City Light in Chehwa na ye ka discount ene achede a obetiasie.
Freddy's Corner,
home of authentic home appliances, phones and its accessories.
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.
We abusia ye mamo akwa abaya to akase no so. Nanu yate dada South Africa memo. Wanso amani omo hunu kra nya no bi nie. Sa mines adwuma yi a ye tuo ne de sasa say ye ha ye friend galamsey. Wanso so amani omo te ho no. Etisi ye de ya abanani abere akwa se ne be ya galamsey tuo betwa e South Africa na enso ntentam. Chese wo mo no na omutu mines adwuma no omo ye pa na nwuma kwa bia mfie bi atwa mo begie asase no etu afoma gudia na dru ba bi no munya mfaso godun ko mutu munya bi no mo jai hoko eti akwabasa na amanfo no atiti kromo no a omo dia de no matema bo mo bo fe do mo na wura asase na sikotu gold no ese nyema no mo tonti ani abani nsem bio akodi ankrankran no na South Africa ban ne wo mo epreso na no sa mines ni bi ebu agum ma enipa bebre ewu ebi nsu eprepra enipa be se dioso nwotwe ne yayi wo ma amu apia free asase ne so abasoro na nipa be se ahanu so mutra yeye omanya muti edidim na wei ena court asese aprosifo ni atoyire nchembre mu adwumayfo eno sukonkwa asase na se kwapem se ombeyi nipa ni nyina awie amanfo ni so nipa no krasa Wamo di pia banso nipa na se bi ni asase na se aprosifo so mo boa enipa ni bi galamsefo ni bi da so chefom ho na omo so mo pie ba bonte a ye ba chi wo mo etu omo so mo manipa na sa na mo se de bi mo hwe ya na nipa ni bi so wa huna ye de tu asini so se wo pie kosoro na wanka wano antum ansa fo ma me antu gold no a ye ba hwe etu omo de amemrenfi na shisha asase na se etu fo magudie no a omo nya kwan mpie ma na no aban so fo hwe mines adwuma so e wo South Africa any aprosifo so mo ko ba bi asem na sie no amanfo bo mu tutuo ma na nya asem ketwa ka cha asem nko na mu na sansem wonyina enam so ene baaye enti sesia de mines adwuma ani galamse hu sensem no South Africa man so esensen wo mu ko
ball Ghana Premier League no sensem se ne nyame adma kwese de be ampa edwa awakopama hodo so e wo memu Accra Lions betena fie ni bibie ni Gold Stars e dia yemu ho na de besi Kumasi Asante Kotoko metema so tena Kumasi Abonten otikoko so na atonsa de free Vision FC se momrai yemvenyem yencham ze yes ball bo ya bim Brekum Chelsea so se media mamomesom na atwene antwe ene wa mba ye pejaw House of Lions enso na any Nations FC edi bebomu e ba kwesi sei okumanini Heart of Lions for no omhu keke Holy Stars enso any Aduana Stars any Stars mienu ebete yerew ho Lagos Cities enso ni Dreams FC edi bobom ehone fe na atenga bawi atenga enso Atraman FC ni Kara United enso di boma ahwe be pai na Samates enso ni Phobia House of Folk edi bobom se podwa Young Apostles enso ni Bechem United edi be sisu se chain di besi afe yanum vodie abroje de emrantie ni jinhui Everton etrefie enra ene yetwomeka ba komantimante me former team Aston Villa ene di sansemone no Leicester City Chelsea omani abre nenso ankosiaga Crystal Palace ko dwomeka mienu omantimante bomina na asematom Newcastle omasoja se ko omoba omonche obo omhu ehuhu omonche Wolves etwomeka makomakomiensa emantimante Arsenal etena fie kire Tottenham for se mani abre eno a songo ene di kan share first goal na so Arsenal beteka no e bomba ko county ko 2-1 Tottenham ene da for me Manchester United Bobo United the Red Devils of English football nyamiadma ene numbre kaja ye be so Saddam Timothy say new coach new law paper amad wombe bagum simple cry
Yeah, abusiafo kase boy de brem no asi. Yani amote yani anopai yajoa yeboa eje ena.
Nana ahofedua ode hye konkron achenkwana na menu bremu asona de hye odi ankan kwame yeboa. Yamamu mo any tiadishe, Adaroma, and you may cool way mo and a boy you, J. Binding Complimented, Kivo hot pepper, Midma for Heba, your home is Waba.
Welcome to Thursday morning. Welcome to Thursday morning.
I am Wahinere Gifty Auntie. You see, it always feels good when you receive that salary alert. I made a bold decision to invest a lump sum into the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan. And this means that I will...
Ghana Muntie. Ghana Muntie. Ghana Muntie. Ghana Muntie.
Ghana Muntie. Ghana Muntie. Nama Sanya son. At the work of Yaman Woman so Ejiji Tonton Sansan, I will need 100.9 FM.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no hwade no. Hwem so betumi a. Hey, asew. Hey, now beka. Ya John to mami ensa duku portmanteau. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibia so beri ni waware ne a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. Wo den kan no tumu ho. Me be mo anu nso hye kura de aka ho. Wo hwe de wapi ho. O ka se batete e da fom ho.
This way chocolate drink.
Kra cha be pe baba ware.
Asew.
Ye fi ase this way chocolate drink. Ya sorry anopa no ne yenom ye be hwe fridge nom no se snack ye nya hoho a no ne de serve wo mo ye didi wie ne ye pe bibia bogu ya de so a this way chocolate drink ne yenom and this way no ti ano a he se kire wom koko wom brick wom bibia wom ade wo hia ne so hye
this way chocolate drink
de wo hia ani so hye
FDA ahwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized, feel different. Always think specialized. Special Ice Natural Mineral Water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Ghana Muntie. Ghana Muntie. Nama Sanya son. At the work of Yaman Woman so Ejiji Tonton Sansan, I will need 100.9 FM.
Ghana Muntie. Ghana Muntie. Ghana Muntie. Ghana Muntie.
Of the committee were not provided with the CVs of the nominees ahead of the voting. When they were eventually served with the CVs during the voting, the chairman did not allow for the examination of those CVs as preliminary issues, as had been the practice in the past. The deliberate refusal to provide the CVs of the nominees to committee members in advance, and the refusal to invite questions on the CVs were all calculated attempts to obstruct constructive and effective scrutiny of the nominees. Ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of the Appointments Committee was the first real obstacle to a diligent vetting of the ministerial nominees. He denied the Ghanaian people and the minority members of the committee the opportunity to conduct a thorough vetting of the nominees. He was protective of the nominees and extremely partisan. Members of the committee were shouted at by the chairman. You all witnessed how the member for Etiwa East the Honorable Abena Osei Asari, was shouted at in an attempt to protect the nominees. The chairman denied legitimate members of the committee the opportunity to ask relevant questions and railroaded the nominees through the process.
If you are a former government official and you're invited by this so-called aura, our advice to you from the minority is to boycott any invitation from the aura team. We are not going to be part of it because we believe that there are constitutionally established bodies that can investigate any so-called misdeeds of the government. What are they doing? What they are doing is to go about disturbing people, entering homes, taking vehicles, seizing vehicles, and more or less taking over lands from people who have genuinely purchased lands. What the former government officials have done is to acquire properties that legally they could acquire. No illegality has taken place. In any case, the NBC, their members have also acquired lands in this country. The executives, Okujetu, Ablakwa and Co., they live in the cantonments. They live in the airports. They live in the childhoods. Lands which were government lands, which they bought.
Fraudulent and illegal declaration of the parliamentary results of Obuasi East, Ahafo Southwest, and Ahafo North in favor of the MPP candidates. So that is why we are in court. And today, per the rules of this honorable court, the High Court of Ghana, if you file an election petition, you have to file a motion ex parte for the court to determine the cost that will be secured for the processes of this petition. And that is why we came to court, and God being so good, our applications have been granted. The three processes, that is Ahafo North, Ahafo Southeast, and Obuasi East, these three applications has been granted. Security for court for 40,000 has been set. We will pay the money by tomorrow. We're going to pay the money, and we'll be coming to court for an injunction application that will file on the 20th of this month. We are coming to court on that.
Let's take the constituencies one after the other. Let's start from the Ahafo Southwest. What is wrong with that result?
Okay, so Ahafo Southwest. MPP disrupts the whole processes of collating the results. So the results was not collated. Now, it wasn't collated. MPP did not go to court on that. Electoral Commission did not go to court on that. Before we realized, without any notice to us, without any call to us, they said that they have collated that result and declared the MPP candidate as a winner. The election was conducted between political parties. So if you are going to collate results, it's supposed to be in the presence of all the interested parties. You cannot go secretly and collate results without recourse to the other interested parties. And that is why we are challenging that illegality that was perpetrated by the Electoral Commission of Ghana. And that is why we are in court. Now, for Obuasi East, I was there when the results was collated, and our Honorable Samuel Abuaje, who is right here with me, was declared the winner of that constituency. Now, when MPP was going to court for mandamus to compare the Electoral Commission to recollate some of the results and collate other results, Obuasi East was not part of it. So they knew very well
that Obuasi East, they did not have a case. So they didn't go to court on that. So we don't know what kind of order the Electoral Commission has for them to recollect that result without recourse to us. Our candidate, nor the political party NDC in Ashanti region or national, was given any notice of any sort or any invitation for the collation of that result, the recollation of that result. And in any case, there is a precedent that has been set by the same Electoral Commission and the same Jane Mensah, who is sitting there. In the 2020 elections, Techiman South, when MPP illegally declared the results for themselves, for we winning and killing people on top, people who were protesting, they were killed. When we wrote a petition through our then majority leader, Honorable Haruna Idrusu, to Electoral Commission for them to recollect that result for Techiman South, the Electoral Commission verdict was that once the result has been declared, they cannot go back and recollect that result. The only remedy left for that person, the person who is dissatisfied with the result, to go to court. So what changed? That is double standardness, and it's something that we are not going to allow it to pass. We want to set this record or put this thing on record that NDC as a political party or NDC in Ashanti region, we are not in court because we just want to be in court. If it were to be the parliamentary seat, the numbers, NDC will have the numbers already. We already have the two tests. We had 183 parliamentary seats and 4 independent parliamentary seats, adding up to ours, making it 187. So if any case, if we want the two tests, we have it. But we want justice to be done, and that is why we are in court. Obuasi East people who voted for Honorable Samuel Abuaji wants justice, and we will disappoint them if we don't pursue this case and get justice for the people of Obuasi East. It's very unfortunate, it's very preposterous for the Electoral Commission to do this illegal act and declare Patrick Boache Yadom as the MP-elect. You see, let me tell you something. On the pink sheet declaring Honorable Samuel Abuaji as the winner of the election, it will interest you to know that that pink sheet, it was signed by the Honorable Bismarck Patrick Boache Yadom.
The MPP's candidate? The
MPP's candidate, who has been declared the winner sitting in parliament wrongly, illegally. He signed it. And he comes back to tell you that he signed under duress. Meanwhile, we have the video evidence to that effect that nobody, you see, when I listened to Jane Mensah on this, my heart was saddened. Do you know why? Jane Mensah lied between her teeth to Ghanaians that the EC returning officer, somebody used ask on him and forced him to declare and raise the hand of Samuel Abuaji. We have video evidence that when the result was being declared, Honorable Patrick Boache Yadom was standing by him, by the returning officer, with Honorable Samuel Abuaji, and his hands was raised without any pressure or duress on him. So if it's criminal, it is only a criminal-minded person who will come and sit on national television, and not any less a person than the Electoral Commissioner, the chairperson of the Electoral Commission herself. And it's unfortunate. And that shows how biased she has against the NDC and our candidate. And we will pursue this matter to its logical conclusion.
In the case of Ahafo North, what's there? In the case of Ahafo North,
MPP added the matter into the mandamus application, compelling the EC to collect that result, because that result was not collated at all. You see, let's put it on record. When Electoral Commission was declaring the results of the 2024 election, December 7, 2024 elections, Jane Mensah said that the presidential result for Ahafo North could not be collated. Why? Because the MPP tax entered the coalition room and destroyed everything over there. Now you went to court without a copy to us or a notice to us. The court granted the mandamus. We went to Court of Appeal. Court of Appeal said that, no, Supreme Court, sorry. Supreme Court said that for Ahafano North, we agreed that the results was not collated. So if the Electoral Commission has collated the results, you should let it stand. But the question is, when they had the mandamus application was granted, and it was served on the Electoral Commission for them to go and do what they're supposed to do. Did they give any notice to us? No. There was no notice to us. Honorable Samuel Adusei was not notified. Because Adusei was not notified. No order was served on him that we need to go and collect the results. So we are saying that we will not allow this thing to lie. We'll pursue it.
Would the NDC had preferred that there should have been a rerun of this constituency to the recollation?
It's one of our reliefs in court. That is one of our reliefs in court.
All right, so that's Lawyer Van Samanko, the regional chairman of the NDC, is also here. Chairman, are you getting any pressure from constituents of these constituencies? Is there pressure on regional executives to pursue this matter? That's why you are doing this in court.
There is a lot of pressure on us. And what my lawyer just said, we want justice, nothing else. That we want justice, because that 3 seats, we know that it belongs to NDC and nothing else. We don't want any violence. We are seeking the court that they should give us fair hearing. And I know that when we get fair hearing, those 3 seats will come back to NDC. Thank you.
All right, so awesome.
That are, still not operationalized. For example, the Seria Hospital, which is supposed to be the regional hospital. We have the 500-bed Afari Military Hospital and all that. I think that it has the necessary camaraderie and base to be able to do well as Ashanti regional minister. So let's see what he will do.
But even before he goes through vetting, Dr. Frank Kamwakuhini believes that there says that he will prosecute the Honorable Simon Osei Mensah.
This is a government facility, and everything here belongs to the government of Ghana. And as such, with a presidential villa, what happens here is that it's the state security that provides security for us, i.e. Ghana police and then the military. So to my surprise, how could they remove frames, air conditions, furniture, and all this from the residents without the Ghana police taking notice of such movement and such looting right here in the residence? So it calls to question the loyalty of even civil servants to the Republic of Ghana. So it goes beyond what the politician does. There's an estate manager, an estate engineer. There is someone who keeps the keys to these buildings. And to my surprise, there's someone who is employed and being paid with taxpayers' money. So if we had left the place without even someone keeping the keys, it would be better off. We wouldn't pay salaries, let alone to even spend on anybody for us to come and meet the buildings in the state. So you see, we're going to launch an investigation into all this because one, it will introduce us to know how the regional minister had a residence, did he pay to stay there as a private person, or the state still had to pay him to rent a residence outside of the RCC, whilst there is one here that has been left unkept for the past 8 years?
With the nomination,
stated, I came here during the campaign to seek the blessings of my father for the elections that were impending.
Na ne mbatara ngompu yalma piu masaha urachana nke masemni umandachana ni kala karantu kanantu nasara na yikuma ikarma buzana suri na untu nasara kan ko zangor mu na chana ndanga pusini darma guni dazu shomo.
Two of his sons were contesting for the same thing.
Na ni bisa yinda bur nama.
Whichever of us won it, it's a victory for him.
Na dini danyala osunzo manda di ezosongo momundi ma emozosongo yasa.
And so as his son, I brought the victory to him.
Na nerezugu ojela la tabo nasarama zusungisha yansuka na onzantuma kanko jena no zantata duguma.
You can count on me. He should know that it's his son who is in the Flagstaff house.
Na no uboleti la baranyen do au pazuna na mnkepun do au ora punya zugura la wanda punya zugura la ora wursen nyen do au. Zugu ya bet o yirma ne Flagstaff house mani ke songo no adoa ke no pazo kale mene bi nje banama.
And so I want to thank him again.
Zugu marpu gamno no ti to duguma enda doa no adoa kanantu na sarama.
But I know that my father has not been sleeping.
Na no mumini margo galapam ebudira.
Because of what is happening in Boko and what is happening in Wale.
Domi esulun sema wale de damna halab ka Boko balandamna kanya go galanti.
And so it's giving him sleepless nights.
Azanya go galanti ebudira.
And so during the campaign, I made a promise that bringing peace will be one of my major priorities.
Na no munda challenge ne Ghana za surun bornama uraya ne na etu nasara obola sudo alab Ghana na kasokanza suhu masa kasokanza do tensini karinya boy lala alkawde kuralo na Ghana dema.
And so it's exactly 1 week since I was sworn in.
Zugo banda za mo jile kokoma nte sa de bakoy mo zuna damura.
And this is my first major assignment out of Accra.
One je no pufusi obutun tum champa la one ye urzangan nobre ndwa ye Ankara no ocha bokuna ngara tungwana.
It shows how important this matter is to me.
Na neden wulsin ne kanyala yato asha kangba muksu pam one nenshin kenya suhdoa.
And so I just came to appeal to him to exercise restraint and patience, and his subjects to exercise restraint and patience, and trust that we'll resolve this matter amicably.
Na nede sugu wanchana ma ochana no susi epa hansuguru epunya suguru dana ni epa hansuguru kayari eda damaza atensema na dema na chimma iyel sokanza ne ba pa suguru suguru yi chanala enyala banyangan pia bokomo to amana ka amali zugu ochana no suhla suhduama eto ante sokamza ka kar beni ka sokanza na disuguru onya suru nyangan pia to amani.
I'm in the process of forming my government.
Na ne pampangwa unabinyanga njina na dama unabizango minister dama unabiyisa a yala pambeno unabinyanga nenge amatala sima nyangwa na chamba kazona ma.
And so we're still appointing the ministers.
Zogo unakubela minister dama yigo unabiyi hinchan purgeba.
They will come and help me to run the administration.
Na ne minister dama yachana sungu kunyanga tumtumama.
So I'm just appealing to my father that they should exercise patience while I set up the government.
Na dozugo wanda binyanga yiso ba yasungu tumama okuchana nususeni kimala habari nujiki bia asu do amane dama karanya alkauli na nan yiko kunyanga yiso ministers maza bani yasungu kunyanga tumtumama kasudo achana.
And so as soon as that is done, we might have to invite my father. But I cannot sit in Accra and invite him. I have to come and alert him in advance that an invitation like that will come.
Na ne dozugo wanchana ma mpanya wala kuchana ne otila la habari ne otunyanga yiso ministers maza kabajenela sa ne mbiani ka uraburi chana nya omongba beguji imamanga ka swai dozugo lalata ma okutontumbia sheku zangno brin chana yali no jenena onumboli keja ankarana ka swai.
In my last briefing with Nana Akufo-Addo before he left office, he briefed me about some mediation efforts that they were undertaking. I wish to be able to discuss it with him and see how we can continue.
Dozogo mwan yelushe ma kabelo hankalene na ene yiko ko jene onumbole ke ichana ko lala azamandi kenya ye nga wula kasudo acha boko na ni sulen samaza.
I know that he and the late Yegbonra and Otunfo were the ones who solved the Dagon problem.
Na ne yiko ni zanchantabele Yagonwura zantabele ashantihini Nyininda duanzane, yabatama yanda duanzane, kasudo acha dagwanguna.
Nanado gave me a hint that Otunfo has been playing some role.
Zugo President Nana Akufo-Addo datu lahbare no Otunfo pumpilen tumanla atuma.
And so I'm supposed to be with Otunfo on the 19th of this month.
Zugo unangneshiri no sumi ngorpa lwa da piana we unanchanya asante hina mungba. So when
I go, it's one of the issues I'll discuss with him. And whatever comes out of it, I will inform my father. So I thank him very much. And I wish him good health. May God continue to give him long life so that he will stay to look after us.
Na no pusha pam ma pu governmentary na on te me ala fa no yofor wale na on che ka isan bankan wale ka wo se ba bana ko la
Yamo akwaba de bani 100.9 Ghana muntie so ne yade ka se bona bro and ya ka wa yanim so na do so ye ma be bro rem ne ya hwe de obon krata mun some interviews awodo wo ho and minority for ye wo mo press conference I believe say Eddie Kaikra, a year minority of the 9th Parliament, or my press conference, led by Dr. Gideon Boakon. A year Tano North, Honorable Member of Parliament. Especially one must say vet in Ekosono. Honorable Ahiafu. A year the chairman of the appointment committee. Kwakwa say adwuma no ntimi nye ne ye minority fo no ogage omo mu mbisa question. Ora no so am say former aye government officials. Monhwe ne ye na so obi fra mu a manko Enra miti aye Dr. Gideon Boakon say ora ne de ye NDC fo a na ahye da kwakwa e bibia sao NDC party no sa na enra no chire mu anopa ye nya na ye ne be nkomo they say so diplomatic passport and a service passport Mr. Obama then say what they be call foreign affairs. Even I didn't cry no foreign affairs in Panama. It's more abandoned than a diplomatic passport and a service passport in India will be unreturned. General, I want some about Betoja. After appointments, security couples, another Kwabrabe Ubudi Nama. And here is you. Ya okay, ya ba uba remedy obo krata munsem. Any abel for 20 man so. Isama hodo koso amaza cha me kwabra ma fata. Kwabra me mo akwaba. Ade o diplomatic passport o ana. Hey. Oh bi da oh. Onse no kutawa. Ana udu embassy hwa na.
Ma de ye kokko no.
Udu na kokko.
Minim se bia ye normal one ye green. Baby no color no.
And no color near diplomatic. Service passport and service passport.
I think the color